Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know, I am Cindy Lumpkin, a special education teacher who helps all teachers explore their options so that they can thrive inside and or outside of the classroom. So obviously, I make a lot of content for teachers. I'm probably best known for the content I've done surrounding starting my own school. In addition, I make content about special education that every teacher should know. And in the future, I am going to be doing something a little bit differently. So I will be talking about more options for teachers if they want to leave the classroom, if they want to stay in the classroom, but still make more money. I will be highlighting some teacher side hustles that could potentially turn into full-time income. But today we're going to be talking about fundraising for your school. So it doesn't matter if you are a public school teacher or if you have a small school or a learning part, you can find inspiration in these videos to maybe give you some inspiration and ideas about fundraising. I never met a teacher who did not need more money for her students. And actually, I found some lost footage from BC, that's before COVID. So this was the fall of 2019, and it was actually a fundraising event that my students and I did at our school along with my teacher then. And a lot of it I never posted before. And so I found it the other day and I got a little nostalgia actually watching it. So I thought how awesome it would be to kind of share it with you, particularly those in our Facebook groups. We've been kind of sharing ideas about different fundraising events that we can do. So after I started thinking about this, I thought how innovative the idea was. And it wasn't innovative because we actually did a haunted school, and it wasn't innovative because of it being a haunted school. But what made it more innovative was the fact that we kind of reimagined how we could really do fundraising being such a small school with very limited resources. So we knew that we couldn't do what traditional schools do because we just did not have the manpower. And then with a staff of 2 full-time and 2 part-time teachers who really, they had one job when they came in, we knew we could not expel a lot more energy into whatever we chose to do. So we ended up coming up with the haunted house. And I know you're saying like, oh my God, that sounds like a lot. And it was a lot. But the way that we did it made it very much something that we could handle, although it was a lot of work. And what is a hallmark of our school culture is that we try to use any and everything in the learning process. So we're talking about the community, we're talking about friends and family, we're talking about businesses, and even other schools within our community. We value partnerships and working and seeing how we can serve and get served from any and everything. And so this haunted house turned out in a way that we were able to pull all of those things together to meet our goal of making money as well as serving our community, and then really helping our students to develop leadership skills in it, to explore and to take risks. And we were able to kill several birds with one stone, so to speak. Stay with me. So this is going to be a longer video, but I will do timestamps. So if you want to get to a certain part, just go down in the description box and look at the timestamp. But if you are like seriously a small school, or even if you are someone who's trying to distinguish your school, I definitely say take a look and a listen, because I think you can gain lots of inspiration. So with that aim, our fundraising event was a month-long school project. It had characteristics based in project learning, inquiry-based learning, hands-on learning, and of course, still direct instruction. And every phase involved students, okay? So they would involve from A to Z, from researching, from planning, carrying out those plans until we arrived at our haunted house. And that is another hallmark of what we really love, because we told you we use everything and we feel like everything can be turned into a learning opportunity. And so now I'm going to walk you through the making of Nightmare on Main. That's what it was called. So here we're at a costume type shop, and we value moments to actually take our students outside the class. Our purpose was twofold. One, for students to get inspiration for their creepy character and to order makeup kits. Before coming, however, we presented our problem to our students, which was that we needed money. So they had to come up with ways that we could raise money. Of course, they came up with lots of traditional methods, and we talked about why they would or would not work for us. After our discussion, we actually presented them with the idea of the haunted school, and they loved it, of course. So going to Eddie's Trick Shop was our first outing to get inspiration for a haunted character and what our haunted school would look like.
I'm going to teach you how to do it so you can create your own creepy character, okay? Yes.
I got a blood spray.
Yeah,
can we get the fake blood spray?
Watch out, I'm going to teach you how to make fake blood. So there's going to be some stage blood that's going to come in your actual makeup kit. It's actually going to look more like, you see the dark blood right there?
Oh.
It's going to look more like that.
I thought it was gonna
But it's gonna, when you put it on, it's gonna look like blood.
Yeah, it's stage blood. It's for that effect. But I'm going to teach you how to make your own blood. Kind of like how you make your own slime.
Oh.
It's kind of the same thing, except for you can eat the blood.
Okay, so
No, thank you.
ordering it today?
Yes. Everyone's going to have their own kit. So your kit is going to come in a box, just like this, okay?
And this one's actually open.
It's open? Okay. So you're going to get brushes, you're going to get pencils, you're going to get, this is a powder applicator to do all sorts of things with. Brush, you're going to get spirit gum. I'm going to tell you what that is later. You cannot chew spirit gum. You're going to get some latex. You're going to get some wax, all kinds of cool fun things that's going to help you become creepy. Okay? And I'm going to teach you how to use all of it.
Okay.
So when you turn 16, all these haunted houses that are around Atlanta at Six Flags Fright Fest, you can apply to work during Halloween and you can scare people and become a scare actor. Cool, right?
Yep. And
Cool.
you're building your resume right
Yes.
now.
And who knows, you might be a makeup artist on a movie set one day. It's like Miss P taught you. Cool.
There you go.
Mission accomplished. Our students were absolutely inspired by all of the creepy, awesome costumes at Eddie's Trick Shop. I am so excited to see what they come up with and how creepy they can eventually make themselves up to be. Big shout out to Miss P. She did an absolutely amazing job with introducing us to the theater makeup, and so we can't wait until she shows us how to correctly apply it. Also, did you catch that real life connection? We are showing our students how to leverage what they will be doing over the course of the next few weeks for other things, including becoming employed with Six Flags over Georgia when they turn 16 if they want. I'm super excited about Halloween, our haunted house, and the making of Nightmare on Main. So if you are in College Park, make sure you mark your calendars. October the 25th, 26th, and the 31st. There will be a Nightmare on Main Street.
Okay, so hopefully you're following me. Just to set these next clips up, I want to remind you that this was a month-long process and that our students was involved in every single step in doing this. These next clips are actually of our students learning to apply makeup, and they had several sessions throughout the month of October learning how to do that, practicing that with the goal of them doing their own scary, creepy person makeup for the actual haunted house.
Okay, you're gonna roll it around just a little bit so it looks just like that, right? And everywhere you drew a wrinkle, you're going to kind of smear it over, okay? It does not have to be, it does not have to be a straight line. Wrinkles are not a straight line all the time, okay? Do you see what I'm doing? I'm just taking the black and smearing it over every single place where I drew a wrinkle, okay? They're gonna be different lengths. They're gonna be different sizes, okay? Do you see what I'm doing?
Yes.
Go, do it.
Of course, this was a little intimidating for some of our students. However, we gently nudged until everyone was attempting something. The process of allowing them to do their own makeup helped to reinforce our commitment to creating spaces where our students can take risks. We believe failure or not being great at something is all a part of the learning process and should not be used to measure a lack of ability. So once students come to us, there is a lot of deprogramming so that they can learn to trust themselves to take risks, learn from failure and mistakes, and get better by practicing. Again, we are small with a very limited budget, but we value creating experiences for our students. So we used our hallway to set up a little area where they had a little makeup set, for lack of a better word. This could have been done in the classroom, but this helped to immerse them in the experience, and they were actually excited as they saw us setting up everything. Again, even the use of a model made them feel as if this was serious, and they took it more serious. So believe it or not, our students got really, really good at doing their own makeup. And for some of our students, just allowing the makeup to be on them was a huge step. So we were really, really excited and proud to see the transformation over the 4 weeks that we were actually doing this. And in our next video, we're going to see where our students actually learn how to make the sores and the bloody looking stuff.
You see this big gash in this guy's head? Yeah. Think about where you want your wound to be. It could be on your forehead. It could be on your cheek. No one's going to see your stomach.
Can it be on our?
It can be on your arm or your face. All you got to do is pick one. Okay? Open wound, the edges look like it's kind of coming out a little bit. Like you ever cut yourself and like the skin came up a little bit? So what we're going to do is we're going to create the edges of our wound with our scar wax, because like we're not actually going to cut our skin. We have to make it look like something is being cut.
Miss P, it was you put glue right here and you cut some of the glue and it looks like it's a scar.
Take the end.
Wait, what end?
The end. This end.
This
Okay.
end? Oh,
Like the butt.
yes, I see.
Okay.
Oh, the booty.
And get just a little bit of your wax out. Just a little bit. You don't need a ton.
But did we
Yes.
scoop it out?
Yes, scoop it out. Just a little bit.
This much?
Just, yeah. A little bit more than that.
Okay.
A little bit more than that, Peyton. Yeah, and roll it in your fingers a little bit.
Alright, so a little bit.
Like that?
Ah, this burning me.
Like that?
It did not burn you, Tatiana. You're just wanting to say things. Yes.
Like it?
Yeah.
It's sticky.
No, really? It's wax. Okay? So look, you see how it's kind of leaving just a little bit of stuff on your fingers? That's fine. That's normal. What you're going to do is you're going to create an edge. Okay? So remember how you played with Play-Doh? Okay? So you don't want it to stick too much to your fingers, but you're going to mold it a little bit so that when you put it on your skin, when you put it on your skin later, it's going to look like the edge of something. Okay? And look, you can practice on your hand a little bit, because it's going to...
Right?
Look, I think it's kind of like a brush.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is really getting all
It's really sticky. That just means you probably have a lot of oils on your fingers, and that's cool.
This big.
Okay, so you do see how I'm rolling it on my hand? And it's kind of getting skinny, like a snake? Roll it on your hand a little bit.
I don't have no ball.
Why'd you get some more out?
So take this off?
Just get some more, Tatiana. Yes, I do.
Oh, I hate makeup. Look, I did it.
Good.
Okay, now what?
Roll it out on your hand a little bit.
I just rolled it on my
Roll it
hand.
out on your hand a little bit. See, Deson's doing it good. Right. So, press the edges down so it sticks a little bit.
This big.
Yes, AJ.
You want us to stick on our hand? Oh my god.
Yeah, that's okay. It's not that deep, right? Go. Now what you're going to do, once you have it stuck, okay, don't think too hard about it. Because remember, wounds aren't pretty, right? Good. Good design.
Keep on sticking.
Good job, Tati.
That's
Put it down.
Oh, awesome, AJ. I'm proud of you.
Is he?
Just put it down somewhere like on here. So
Wait, so what am I supposed to do with the tissue again?
just take a little piece if you want to. If you want to make it look like your skin's coming off, take a little piece of this tissue and stick it in the latex. You might need to add a little bit more latex.
When is it? Double time.
Now, here's the point where you get to be creative, okay? Use your Q-tips that I'm giving you and use any colors that come in your kit. Remember, keep your kit to yourself, okay? And you can add, don't put the stage blood first. Stage blood always goes last, okay? Add color first, because color makes it more realistic. Okay? So if you ever notice your blood inside your body is not bright red, it's dark.
Yes.
It only gets bright when oxygen hits it, okay? So I'm going to show you these scars again. Like, do you see how dark that gash is? Do you see how dark it is?
Did you know when inside your body your blood is blue?
It's closer to a blue-based red, yes.
Or pink.
Somebody
No.
was listening doing some type of lesson.
So look at this cut. You see how dark it is? There's like different kinds of reds in there, right? So, yeah, use your colors in your kit and add some color around there. See if you can make it. Sure, I'm not telling you what to do. I want you to be creative, okay? Make it look like what you want your cut to look like. You're scared about it?
But you already have been on.
What paper?
Oh, good. Tatiana?
I honestly don't know.
You don't know? Well, that's why I gave you a picture of some inspiration.
It's big. Do I have to take this on?
No, you're gonna color it
Alright.
first.
Well, which stuff do I need to take?
Try using this wheel. Nope, yours in your kit.
Oh, like.
Try using the opener. When you're creating your zombie character for the haunted house, you can make a bigger scar. And the more you layer colors,
Okay.
Good. Peyton, look at Tatiana for inspiration.
Sweet. Look.
good, AJ. Yeah.
I like mine.
Ooh, good.
Put it on the
some
scar.
put some other colors
Good.
up there.
So you
remember?
can either put color on the wax too, like the little buildup that you did. You see, like the more that you layer, that looks really good.
Stay
right?
with it, Peyton.
Add some. You see how there's some darkness in that
Oh,
cut?
mine.
Add some darkness in there.
Yeah.
Good.
Add,
You see
no,
how
add
there's
some darkness.
So like when you put
Where?
dark and light in there, you add dimension, so it looks more realistic.
Put some rainy browns.
So like when the people in movies, like you've seen a war movie and somebody might get cut on their back or their
Like,
arm.
right on the edge.
Yeah.
This is what they're
Call of
doing.
Duty.
Yeah, well, Call of Duty is a video game.
I
This-
had Call of Duty cake.
Cool. That's awesome. This is what they're doing. They're adding dimension and layers to it because they want it to look really real.
I know this.
Especially in horror movies. Hey, Mr. Davis. Yeah, color the tissue paper.
Yeah, so here, keep.
Make it look like blood.
Hey, Mr. Davis.
Yes.
What I'm trying to do, Mr. Davis.
You wanna
That
make a
looks
scar
like purple.
on your hand. That's it.
Come on, Mr. Davis.
Ew, Peyton, look at hers. Look
See
at
how
that.
it's
Peyton.
looking kind of gross?
Let me see.
It looks kind of like my hand is growing something that's like eating it.
Okay, mine is not kind of.
Yeah, so Ashanti, what I'm saying is yours is really pretty.
What about mine?
It's getting there, yeah. After you're done adding cream, then you let it sit for a little second. And
Tatiana.
you're like, what else can I add? What else can I add?
Look at mine.
How did you apply the blood, Tatiana?
Lumpkin, look.
So
With a
you do it with the
Q-tip or
Q-tip
with
as well.
Q-tip? Okay.
Oh man, this is really thick.
It's
Like
all
somebody
make sure you do it
nail,
over
put a
there.
nail. They shot you with one of them nail shooters right in your hand. That's good.
Can I do it with Miss B?
Not right now because it's almost time for lunch. So
Awesome.
this is practice, but when we make like the big one,
We do the blood now?
once you're done with your cream, as long as you're done with your cream.
I'm done with my cream. I'm done with my cream.
That's
I'm
good.
about to do black.
That's good. That's some things that like look kind of like.
Yeah, that looks
skin.
gross.
So this
You
is
have
brown
something
and add a little
growing
bit of
from your
brown.
hand.
Yeah,
That's a good job, Design.
Look at it.
that's nice. Blend it. Take your Q-tip and kind of dab it so it all melds together.
I did that. That ain't what it worked.
It requires patience. And sometimes you just got to keep
Oh,
working.
I see now.
Yes. Okay.
All right, here it is.
Oh, Peyton, that looks good. That looks so good, Peyton.
Let me see, baby.
Another thing that we value in our learning process is students learning from each other. So there's really not a lot of cheating that goes on at our school. We call it inspiration. And I don't know if you caught that a few seconds back where I told one of the students to look at another student for inspiration.
Bring your arm
And now
up
here you
higher.
can see another student
Isn't
just
that
working
handsome?
with
I'm like,
another student, and he actually was really good at it. She is too, but they even worked together to turn what he had already done that was really, really good into something even better. Okay, so at this point, we have started getting donations just from our students' family and friends, the business community, and so forth. And so in these next clips, you're going to see us working with the students to actually start separating those donations and organizing them. And we did that because as things came in, we took our hands off of it, and it was the job of our students to receive the boxes, go through whatever it was that was donated, and then to put them in their appropriate space. Why? Because they actually own this project just as much as myself as well as Miss P did.
1, 2, 3, all eyes on me.
1, 2, 3, all eyes on you.
No, y'all don't remember kindergarten 1, 2?
I don't.
Oh my gosh. I gotta do that with my kindergarten now. So until we start decorating the school, this is gonna be our prop room. So some of our friends from Heritage High School and Peyton's mom has given some stuff already. So we're gonna start organizing. So get off my prop table. All right. So if you look at the tables, you'll see on the tape we've labeled. So we got the scientist lab, lunchroom, library, reading room, right? Yeah. So you see, I've already put out an example because I always give you an example, right? The books go in the library, hence they're on the library section. Do you see that? Yeah. We're going to go through our props that have been donated, right? And then as we get stuff, we're going to organize it as well. We're going to organize it into rooms so that when we're ready to decorate, we already know what set pieces go where. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Do we get to come and play in my prop room?
No.
Yes, I mean no.
No. Do we play with the props?
No.
Do we use the props as weapons?
No.
Do we throw them and break them?
No.
No.
Do we use them as weapons?
No.
I'm talking to Design. Do we use them as weapons?
No.
Rylan, do we use them as weapons of mass destruction?
No.
Yeah.
Peyton, do we use them as weapons? Okay. Because 1, 2, and 3 are the main ones. Okay. So, first thing we have is a nice spider. Okay. We also oh, I'm sorry. We also need to make a space for like our hallway or like the hallway stuff. So where do you think the spider should go?
On the ceiling, like hang from the ceiling.
Beautiful. Where?
No.
Which room?
No. I think it should go inside the library because if it's on the floor like this, then you got cockroaches, that's where you should put it.
Okay, so here's the thing: when you're building a set for like a haunted house, you have to think of everything. So that's a great idea, but we have to think about the safety of everyone who's coming through here. So do you think it's safe if people are scared? Do you think it's safe to put stuff on the floor?
No.
Yeah.
But then on the ceiling, they're not gonna look up.
Well, we can hang it in a place where Like if we hang it in a doorway, right? They're gonna see it.
Oh, you should put the tape on the bottom and do this.
Okay, but yeah, so we can hang it in places. So which room do you think our spider should go in?
The lunchroom.
Yes.
Okay, so spider is in the lunchroom. Let's look at,
Tutu.
we got, this is,
Cobweb.
it's organza. Yeah, we can turn this into a cobweb. I'm gonna actually use that for our hallway for a second. All right, so let's look at this. Oh, whoa, that's all right. That'd be fine. Briefcase.
Briefcase.
It's an old,
My grandpa got one of those.
it's an old briefcase.
You should open it.
Hold on.
Wait, is it?
Hold on.
There it is.
I don't know if stuff is in here. Turn it to 0. So if you ever need to know how to get into an old briefcase.
Boom.
Wait, you do that when you turn it to 0?
Mm-hmm. Because see, when people carried briefcases, they came up with lock codes so they can keep all their stuff safe. And but if you don't know the code, you can always turn it to 0 if they're not freakishly old. But see, there's stuff in here.
Get it out. Cause I look like you got a phone again.
What if we find
Oh, we can use this.
What if we find some money?
Okay, so let's start organizing. You're not gonna find money. Trust.
Oh, I'll wait.
Old money.
$50,000.
It's old paper. All right, where should we? Here, you decide where that goes. Which
Me.
one
I'll
that
touch
goes
it. She don't want to touch it.
in. Okay. And then we have some
Library.
Okay, you decide where that goes. What about this? Is a piece of a chandelier. Decide where it goes.
No, library. It's
Oh, your library.
Decide together. We got some more books here. You decide where decide where it goes.
Oh, yeah.
Decide where it goes.
Come on, Peyton.
Okay.
I could bring some little bitty pens.
All right, and now we have it's a thing, right? It's a skeleton thing. So here, Dejan, you decide which room that goes in.
The lunchroom.
And then he Peyton, yeah, that's a cool thing, right? It's like a lantern thing. Peyton, you decide where this goes.
Whoa.
Decide where that goes.
Other arm?
It doesn't have another arm. You can make one. All right, this is a fake. It's like a. Oh, it's a thing where.
Like what we was on the train?
No, it's a fake thingy.
The little lights that you was talking about.
It's a fake thing. It's like a flame.
Heart.
No, remember we're not gonna put slippery
you know what?
things.
We could put this like in front of the doors.
Which door?
In front of the wait, which one is the library door?
The creepy meeting where the
Put some blood on it.
We got some more books.
We could put blood on the book.
Yeah, we can. So it should go in the library, right?
And a handprint that says "Help me."
Okay.
Library.
Creepy book, right?
You don't look so creepy.
Ooh, this one is
Library. Yeah, that looks so creepy. Oh no.
Language book.
Oh no. Oh, I know that person.
No, you don't. No, you do not. You legitimately do not. Okay. Here's another candlestick. Where should the candlestick go?
Reading classroom.
And we have a
no
wall
science
sconce.
is loud.
Okay,
Science
put it
is
in the
loud.
science lab. We got another candlestick.
Oh no.
All right, and so this is how things turned out on our first session, and we had a lot more things to come in, and as they came in, the students sorted them out, and then they separated them into the different areas where they actually belong. Next, we are at this point close to the event. And so this is a little bit of footage of the students making different props and
Next
so
weekend
forth
is what?
for the actual
What are we calling it?
rooms.
The Nightmare on Main Street.
Nightmare on Main Street. Okay. So today we're gonna be doing a lot. I don't have a lot of time to say things 2, 3, 4, and 5 times. Okay. I'm gonna be giving a lot of directions. You have to listen. You have to pay attention. If it gets to the point where you think you're funny and you don't want to follow directions, I will have you sit down and do math. Okay? We have to be all on the same page. Each and every one of you is so very important to how everything runs. Okay? So that means if AJ's not here, things will not run right. Okay? If Tatiana's not in it, things will not run right. Does that make sense? Yes. You are very important. If one of you is not focused, no one's focused. It's a team effort. So everyone has to have the same incredible focus. It's not playtime. We're going to have fun. We're going to have a lot of fun. Because there's going to be some adults that are going to come through here, and they're big macho adults, and you're going to scare the pants off of them, and they're going to be crying in the corner.
Scare pants?
Not like, yeah, you're going to scare the pants off. It's an expression. Their pants literally aren't going to come off. But, like, no, seriously. There are going to be some big macho firefighters that are going to come through here, and you are going to literally scare them so bad they're going to jump and scream like, you know, like they're Katiana or Ava, right? They're going to do that, okay? Because you're going to be awesome. But your focus has to be on 100. Like, we not playing, okay? People are paying money for this thing. We are putting time in for this thing. I'm potentially injuring myself by getting all in the roof in this thing. Do we understand?
Yes.
Do we have an accord?
No.
Yes. An accord is an agreement. I was just saying it.
You gonna be in the roof?
I don't.
Well, no, I was hanging stuff in the roof.
Oh.
All right. Yeah. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna do a walkthrough of our haunt. Then we're gonna do, that's what you call like a haunted attraction. You just call it a haunt, right? And then we're gonna go over some zombie training. I'm gonna teach you how to be a zombie and how to scare. There's rules to it, and we gotta follow it because we want everyone to be safe. We want to scare everybody, but we want everyone to be safe. Got me? Okay. So people are gonna come in. You know these two double white doors that you sometimes do trash in and out of. People are gonna enter through there. They're gonna walk through here. There's gonna be stuff hanging from the ceiling, so it's gonna be really weird, and it might feel like, you know, that feeling when a spider web gets on you that you just wanna. It's gonna feel like that. Okay. They're gonna walk through here into here. Let's walk in this room. Come. This is going to be the Haunted Media Center. The Haunted Media Center, a haunted library. So Tatiana, this is your scare room. You are the first scare of this haunted house. Okay? So that means you set the tone for everybody else. There's probably going to be someone else in here with you. There's probably going to be 2 zombies per room. I don't know who that is yet. But since your character is a librarian, you get to creep them out first. Okay? So, since this room is the most organized, I'm gonna do a little bit of zombie training in here too. So in every haunt or in every scare room, there's an element of surprise or pop out or scare. So everyone find a corner to hide in. Go.
No.
Find a corner. Go. Find a corner. Now check me out. It's cool, Peyton, because this is just for practice, right? It's gonna be dark in here, so it's not gonna be bright outside. Okay?
What you gonna do with the window?
So listen, it's gonna be dark, hon. It's gonna be nighttime. We're gonna cover them up anyway. So people are gonna be guided into this room. Okay? So if I'm a person and I'm like, oh my gosh, who's the first person? Peyton's not really in a corner, and AJ's hiding outside. Okay, but who is the first person do you think that can scare me when I walk in?
That corner.
This corner, right? Oh. Yeah. So let's let Tatiana pretend to scare me. Okay? Wow. So here's the thing. You see where I'm standing? Can you switch with me so I can show? Okay, so if all the doors are going to be propped open, okay? So like if I'm right, so walk in. And it's dark, I'm going to jump out like this. Okay? Now, please look at me, people. Am I touching Tatiana? No. If you are in the scare corner, you are literally stepping forward and that's it. You do not cross this threshold. Okay? Because we are trying to scare them into the room. So if I scare you this way, where are you going? Where are you running?
Into the room.
Yeah, run over there. Now who can scare her next? Rylan. So scare Tatiana. Good. So you staying in your zone. If you play basketball, it's zone defense. You stay in your zone. Okay? So we're scaring this way. Now, where does Tatiana, where do you think she's going to run?
Over there.
Over there. Who can scare over there?
There you go.
That's amazing.
I love it.
And then where do you think, where do you think she's going to run? Probably out, right?
Yes.
She's going to run out. Remember, first rule of zombie scaring is you stay in your zone, okay? You're not a walker. There's zombies, they're sometimes stationary and sometimes they're walkers, okay? So if I put you in a corner, right, you stay in this corner. Like you don't, you don't leave this corner.
Question.
Yes.
So this whole room gonna be like this, like open?
Yeah, because why do you think it's open like this?
So when people get scared, they don't run.
Yes, when people get scared, they're gonna run and they're gonna do it like quick, and you don't want them to be tripping over stuff. Okay? So yes, it is gonna be open like this. So Tatiana, since you're the librarian in this room, you're the first scared. You don't have to be in that corner. Something scary, like something like a dummy or something can be in that corner. It's still scary. So where do you want to do your main scare? You want to think about it? Okay. Next room. Oh, there's going to be a creepy projection right here, and then we're going to play like some, hopefully if I can get it working, like some white noise on our monitors here.
White noise.
Yeah, white noise. You know, like when the like it's static, like you have like a broken TV, and it like like that. So we're coming down the hallway, right?
To the back of these things.
Okay.
Just the train way, like where they.
So yeah, we're gonna see if we can make this work. There's not gonna be a zombie in here. There's just gonna be something scary in here. Okay.
You said it was a train.
Well, we're gonna try to make it look. There's just gonna be something scary in here. So it's like when they walk past it, it's gonna be like a kind of thing. We might put a ghost in there, right, or something, or like one of our guys. Okay. So that is a potential pop out for a walker. So this is gonna be our creepy reading room. So this is gonna be where our class clown. You're the main guy in this room. Okay. So Dezon's character is the class clown in it. And then there's definitely gonna have to be another zombie in here. AJ, put that down. So the major pop out, there are two major pop outs in this room. One is that corner and one is right here. Okay? There's gonna be someone that can hide in this bathroom, and you can either
Duck down.
yes.
Oh,
There's gonna be a chair in here for you, so you can sit down and relax and wait for someone, and then you can pop out. You can even step out of the door.
I can be the basketball player studying.
They have little
Time out. All right. So, and then there is a pop out over here. Okay. Which, if you're in this pop out, you have to be careful. There's a lot of stuff. But literally, if it's dark in here, no one's going to see you in this corner. You remember when AJ was hiding over here in this corner?
Yeah. Oh,
It's going to be the same thing. So you're going to be able to pop out this way. Okay? And this is going to be the creepy OG room. So this is Miss Lumpkin's room as well. So you're going to have a class clown in here. And then, okay, fine. Yes. You're reading study hall. Okay?
Be the basketball player that studies.
There's a whole different room. There's more rooms. Okay? So, class clown.
I could be making jokes while they coming in here.
No. Okay, so here's the thing. Good tip. Zombie rule again. Zombies don't really, they don't talk like normal people.
What?
So some of the things we're going to be doing is, if someone at the door, if someone you know is coming through, we're going to do something called the zombie pass along. You pass along their name along the hallway. So, like, if Susie is coming through the haunt, right?
Susie.
Exactly. You can do that. And it's like, why do you know my name?
Oh, yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
So, it adds to the scary factor.
Creepy.
Yes, it's going to be very creepy. Okay? So, if Miss Mary is walking through here,
You be like Queen Mary.
you're going to be like, whoever's the walker said, Miss Mary's coming.
Hi,
And
Mary.
all the
You
monsters should say, come on, Miss Mary. Is that creepy?
Yes.
Okay. So, class clown, pick your pop out. Basketball player, pick your pop out.
All right, so I had to stop and interject here. Why? Because now that I think about this, I think this is going to be used as one of my marketing videos for my parents, because this video really shows how special or unique our school is and why we are so successful. I don't know if you recall, but a couple of seconds ago in the clip, Miss P referenced the reading room, right? I am the reading teacher, but I also employ 2 reading tutors who comes in and work with students one-on-one. Why? Because nothing beats one-on-one, particularly when you are working with a child who is dyslexic or have reading difficulties. I always want to put that out there. I don't care how small the group is, particularly if the student is dealing with some other processing issues, we value one-on-one. But I wanted to single this out because she also used the term, or she said OG. And if you don't know what OG is, it is Orton Gillingham. And our kids are very familiar. Not that we did a whole in-depth study of what OG is, but for them, they relate it to multisensory learning, in which I wholeheartedly teach them how they need to be taught. So they understand that I need to be involved or engaged in the learning process. I need to be looking and hearing and touching and feeling. And we teach them that because we really want them to be able to articulate that to other people, how they learn, other teachers, because once again, my school, my whole heartbeat is to work with students around that 5th, 4th grade throughout middle school, with the whole goal of them returning to high school. Now, for those students who parents feel that they are best suited for our high school program, we wholeheartedly support them throughout. And there definitely are some kids who are better suited, but our kids, particularly for that child who falls into that solid dyslexic kid, we feel like with the right type of remediation that they can go and grow their wings and fly.
And we spray painted it.
Yes.
You're going to do the exact same thing to this thing. So you're going to spray paint it, you're going to shred it, you're going to throw it in the dirt.
What?
Got me?
Yes, but
It's really, I don't think he needs a lesson in that. I feel like he can handle it. AJ, can you handle it?
Really?
Yes.
yeah,
Okay.
really.
So,
I like this color.
so the best thing is probably going to be, ladies, lay them in the grass.
Handle for what?
Okay? Lay them in the grass, then spray paint them, then shred them. Do it all on the grass.
Handle for what?
If I
What coloring? Like when I color, I know what to put down. This? No.
Yeah.
I'm just helping her out. Since she helped me out yesterday. Yeah, this is the easiest one that go through. Can we cut them? Yeah, she said that. You got it?
Wait, I'm gonna need you to hold it because it's gonna. I'm not gonna spray you.
Let her still get up when you do that, please.
Oh! Get that over here. Thank you. We can destroy everything today.
See, Miss Lumpkin, we found out the way that the wind was blowing. So if we try and do it, it's gonna blow our scarf away.
So you got behind the wind.
Yeah.
You're so smart. My critical thinkers. I don't even know if I would have thought of that. I'm not sure if he was talking loud enough, so let me repeat what he told me. He basically told me that because the wind was blowing, that they decided to take their drapes or whatever those things are and bring them on the opposite side of this signage so that it wouldn't blow. So that is some critical thinking going on. My peeps are extremely smart.
So on this day, we went to Party City to pick up the donations. Our students actually wrote letters asking for different things for our
exploring.
Oh, okay. Are we seeing really cool things?
Yeah, they are actually.
Hey, AJ.
What did you find interesting, Peyton? What were you back there looking at?
Can I show you?
Sure, show me what you were looking at.
This
You were on this. Oh. Peyton, are you serious?
Yes.
Did you, Peyton? Did you do that to scare me?
Yes.
Peyton, you're so quick on your feet. I'm gullible. You got me, Peyton. It's on. Peyton. I owe you a jump scare. Watch your back, Peyton. Peyton has a huge sense of humor. Peyton, where are you? Come back here. Like, you really scared me, Peyton. Come on, let's go tell Miss P. Yay.
We got cool stuff, right?
Yeah.
We got balloons, got a whole fog machine.
So yeah, we did really get some cool stuff. Thank you, Party City. Next, we headed over to Lowe's.
We didn't see black fluorescent lighting when we came here the first time. Let's see if we can get any more inspiration for our haunted house. Just about like 5 minutes worth inspiration. What the hell are you? About 5 minutes worth of inspiration. Got me? Yeah. Okay, Lowe's is large. Okay? We travel in a group. Cool?
Okay. Oh, cool. So this is y'all's inspiration?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. That's moving.
Yeah, the two books are moving.
Now, I don't know if we can get them to move, but we could definitely.
It came out. Yeah, and then the other one supposed to pop out like boom.
Oh my goodness. That's definitely some inspiration. How much are they?
They are. I found Miss P.
Let's go show Miss P. So tell her, so Miss P, we found some inspiration.
Y'all are my favorite game. This is my favorite game. The phone too.
Oh, that's cool.
That's what me and Tatiana found. I know one supposed to pop out. I don't think
Cool.
This
Oh yeah, and then the phone.
Yeah.
So here's a little footage of us making our promo video.
Been sucking. Really been sucking.
Stick your head out a little bit more. How did I do this last time? Oh, I was back here. Yep. Let your hair kind of come through. Yes. This time, I really want you to slam the door shut. Like, it should sound loud. Like this? Yes. But, yeah. All your muscles. Okay? All right. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, put your face in the window. Scoot down. Yes. Come forward. Forward, forward, forward. Like put your toes at the top of the stairs. Come forward. Yep. Both feet. Both feet. Okay. Good. Yeah, just stand there. Kind of creepy. So put your chin. Yes, just like that. Don't move.
wow.
How'd you like it?
That was good. That was professional.
It was good. How'd you like it, Miss? Huh? Can you breathe? How'd you like it?
Good. I love the science lab. The science lab was really awesome. Dead body parts, everything.
So how did you like it?
I loved it. I'm still scared.
Child.
Don't be afraid. Come with me. I will show you how to play hide and seek. Do you want to play hide and seek? You hide and I'll find you. You're going to die in there. Don't say it anymore.
Wasn't that awesome? Okay, guess what? After all of that, I could not find the video where we actually went into the actual rooms. And it was so amazing. You heard the young lady reference the science lab, and I have to say it probably did turn out to be like the best one, because my student Payden, who was referenced in it, had like the chainsaw. We had like a mannequin, and like he sawed off. Not really, it didn't have a chain on it, okay? But we made it look like he was cutting up body parts and all of that, and it was really spooky. Like, everything turned out amazing. Miss P, shout out to her. Like, it was just amazing. Like, now I'm thinking about all of that, I'm like, darn you, COVID! Because so many things changed for all of us after that, including Miss P. She ended up moving out of state, so she's no longer with our school. And even with this school, we have gone through a lot of different changes since COVID. But hopefully we are rebuilding so that we can get back to the point of where we were. We actually moved to a whole new county coming out of COVID. So anyway, it was an absolute success. Like, we tried to kill 1 million birds with one stone, and we hit 1 million birds with one stone. It was hugely successful and engaging for the students. They learned so many things. They had so many real life applications that we were just able to really immerse them in. In addition, we made like about $1,000, maybe a little over $1,000. We were able to get certain businesses to actually buy tickets, and then we donated those tickets to the local elementary school, and they had students to come over. Darn, I am so mad that I don't have footage of the actual rooms, but listen, I was one proud teacher bear that those evenings. I think we ran the hunt for about maybe 2 to 3 days. It was a really amazing. Well, let me know below. I know that this was a really long video, and for those of you who stuck around to the end, thank you so much for always supporting my channel. Let me know some of the awesome, innovative, fabulous fundraising things that you do, particularly when they are non-traditional, because I love non-traditional things. I don't have 100 kiddos or more than 100 kiddos to be able to sell enough cookies and enough for whatever else to actually make a decent amount of money. So let me know below in the comment section. Bye.